My name is Leeuwin Glosz. I'm a performing artist and instrumental instructor. I've been playing the instrument for over 10 years in Singapore, in Australia. I've traveled across the world. I've played at Sydney Opera House, Angels Place, Singapore Esplanade, Perth Concert Hall, many places. I've worked with well-renowned, internationally recognized people from America to Europe to Asia to Australia to everywhere really. I like inspiring people. I like affecting change in people's life positively and create the everlasting passion in students where they can share that passion with other people. Well, I always try to teach my students, if you see an opportunity, grab it and try to share that opportunity with other people. If you have that knowledge, share that knowledge if it's possible. I mean, everyone deserves a chance to succeed, and I think that we should promote that. My dad introduced me to the world of music. He brought me to his concerts, he brought me to his performances, he brought me to his band practices, rehearsals, and stuff like that, because he's a teacher at the same time. It's all about the student, it's not about me. I mean, if I look at from my perspective, I'm going to have a very small amount of students to teach. But if I look at a very open perspective and look what student wants rather than what I want, then I think a lot of students would like that kind of teachers, because then I can try to design my lessons, design how I teach based on what they want, and I can bring the best out of them. Well, I like to follow a structured method. I plan my lessons very structurally. I don't really like to attend a lesson not being prepared because I don't know what to teach. So basically, when, let's say, a student contacts me and say they'd like to have a lesson, I'll usually, on their first day, I would usually do some assessments, like rhythm assessments and stuff like that, to determine their strengths and weaknesses. And then I can angle my lessons to their strengths and weaknesses and try to have a structured approach instead of a spontaneous one, like, let's see what we can do today, that kind of thing. Well, I will show them a couple of recordings, popular recordings, both classical and contemporary. And I'll ask them, what do you want to achieve? Do you want to become a classical musician or do you want to become a contemporary musician? So if they have interest in contemporary or classical, I would show them certain music recordings from those genres. Being professional means someone who can not only play music, teach music, or do the normal things as a musician, but someone who can inspire and advocate education and promote the music industry. Well, I always look up to Wynton Marsalis. He's a musician, he's a trumpet player, a jazz trumpet player, and also a classical trumpet player. He always inspired me to strive for tone. And of course, I also look up to other musicians like James Morrison and Tiny Ting herself and Alison Balsom. Many of these trumpet players are fantastic trumpet players.